Happy Friday. Happy November 1st.
Wow.
We're transitioning from Halloween to Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what we're talking about. It is a big weekend, though. I know. Do you know what this weekend is?
Yes, the end of daylight saving time.
That's right. So with the end of daylight saving time this weekend, you're going to get an extra hour of sleep.
Really get an
unless you have children who still wake up on their regular schedule.
It's a nightmare.
Or you got to work or whatever.
Or you have to work. Are you working this weekend?
No, I'm actually
You
working
both
tomorrow.
are working this weekend.
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, Chris is working Sunday.
So it's not a happy Friday for you guys.
It could be.
No, it's all right.
Just kidding. Okay, we're going to talk more about this after this story, but not everybody's on board with changing clocks twice a year. So Ben Thompson, not here, but here to connect the dots.
Connect them.
Daylight saving time has a deeper history than just getting more sleep in November. Let's connect the dots. The concept was first introduced in World War I as a way to conserve coal and support the wartime effort. By getting darker earlier, coal could be used on battlefields and less on lighting up homes. After the time changed, the sun rises earlier in the day, but it goes down starting around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And not everybody thinks we should continue with all the flip-flopping. Several studies found people suffer more heart attacks the morning after we spring forward in March. It's also been linked to higher rates of obesity, depression, and diabetes. At least 33 states, including the Carolinas, have introduced some sort of daylight saving time legislation. Most of those bills require a literal act of Congress to put them in motion. But until then, we'll just keep adjusting our clocks. And that is connecting the dots.
I will say, normally I do like when it gets dark earlier because you can just tell the kids, go to bed. It's bedtime.
But still, it's such a when it's 5:15 and it's dark. Oh.
But last night, trick-or-treating, I was like, it is dark so early.
Much earlier, yeah.
I feel like they should move trick-or-treating to when it stays lighter later.
The pumpkin. I carved my pumpkin in record time.
You
15
did. You
minutes.
waited till the last day.
Well, I really did. I mean, the last minute was at 4 o'clock. I started carving.
What'd you carve? Well, wasn't it just like the
You know,
typical
the
triangle?
Just a regular jack-o'-lantern, not those fancy like stencils.
Yeah, it was nothing. No, just
You can order like online. Our neighbors did this one time. You can like order a celebrity's face or your face,
elaborate.
and you put it over the pumpkin. And I mean, it is amazing.
Yeah, but it takes too long.
No,
to
we
do that.
just do the jack-o'-lantern. Or I just let the kids do the jack-o'-lantern face.
We bought a bunch of pumpkins and they're just sitting on hay bales, so they look really nice. But we never did any.
Well, that's okay because they will last through Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
well there we go. We'll keep it festive as well.
I was going to ask Chris a question, but now I forgot. This is what happens when you get up at 2 a.m. and you have
seriously.
children. It's like you're on a Friday after staying up late trick-or-treating with your children.
Well, since Ben's not here.
Oh, I was going to ask you how trick-or-treating was with your...
It was so much fun. Okay, so
JT.
real quick, we went to McAdenville because we have friends there. And I already have friends since, it's Christmastown, USA, that they're already getting ready for the transition today over to Christmas. So some people are on board with that. But the coolest thing, if you've never been to trick-or-treat in McAdenville, I really painted it as it was like trick-or-treating in a movie. Like in Hocus Pocus, where it's very lively, or Halloween Town, everyone's joyous. That's the way it was. And it was so cool, neighbors sitting out there. So it was honestly probably the best trick-or-treating experience I've ever had, even dating back to when I was
McAdenville is such a cool town. It really
so
is.
cool.
I mean, the houses up on the hill looking out the lake and everything.
Yeah.
It's like small town America.
Yeah.
It seriously is.
You should have, next year, if you go back to McAdenville for Halloween, you should all do like a Christmas-themed Halloween costumes. And be in Larry, I'm glad you thought that was funny.
Well, and JT
Chris
was
can be the
Spider-Man.
Christmas tree.
I could be a Christmas tree.
JT was the cutest Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was such a good Spider-Man. So, yeah, and shout out to Stuart and Kelly Pittman for having us over.
Having you
That was
over.
Super fun. I'm also going to transition because Ben's not here, so we're going to go off on tangents. Since we said it's November 1st, I looked up the different fun national days that are coming up this month. By the way, November 3rd, so after we fall back, National Sandwich Day.
That would be your favorite.
Yeah, so maybe this is just for me. National Nacho Day, an excuse on November 6th. Of course, we have Veterans Day on November 11th. This one, Take a Hike Day, November 17th. Eat with a Friend Day, November 25th. National Cake Day. Who doesn't want an excuse to eat cake?
That sounds good.
That is the week of Thanksgiving, November 26th. And the day after Thanksgiving, which is the 28th, the 29th, is National Flossing Day and Leftovers Day.
Yeah.
Well, it is a good
leftovers.
leftovers.
November 31st, the end of the world.
There's November 31st.
There's November 31st.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's the weekend is here. Let's talk about what's going on this weekend weather-wise.
Wow.
Today, upper 70s, probably more clouds around the afternoon. Maybe a few spots get to 80 degrees. 73 tomorrow, that's above average. And finally, one day over the weekend where it's actually average, and that's Sunday, game day. Remember, the clocks go back an hour. Election day, get out and vote, mid-70s, and we're in the upper 70s Wednesday and Thursday next week.
So a quick question. How many clocks do you typically have to change when we change the clocks?
The oven and microwave.
Okay, what about you?
I'm going to say about 4.
4?
Okay. No, I have more than that because they got mine. I get about 5 or 6.
5.
Probably.
See, we same thing, oven, microwave. Oh, coffee maker.
Our coffee maker does.
You don't have a big clock on the wall?
Well, that's the thing. We have a huge clock on the wall that's over the chimney,
yeah.
so I physically have to go up, grab it, and then turn it back.
Exact same thing.
Yeah, so that's the one I regret. That
We have a huge clock on the wall that doesn't work.
Oh, one of those.
It's just for decoration.
So it's right twice a day.
So
what time is it set at?
I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look.
Check that one out.
Okay, I'm going to read a few comments before we leave. Melissa saying, I love the time change. Time for my bedtime to be 7:30. I go into hibernation just like a bear. Joy Mott, I wish we'd stay at one time and not change, which we did a story on that this morning, how South Carolina tried to do that, but the bill didn't move forward. Mike saying, I wish we could have standard time year-round. And Shannon, hate it getting dark even earlier with the time change. Is it getting dark earlier?
It will, yeah. I mean,
in the evening or the?
In the evening. I think by December it'll be at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, here.
Because I felt like it got dark early last night.
It gets brighter earlier.
It gets brighter early, okay.
Yeah, so of course, since the days are getting closer. By the way, timeanddate.com is your best place if you ever want to find this information. But literally, so check out the change. I would have had a graphic ready, but we're going on the fly. So it'll be 6:47 as your sunrise time on the 3rd, and 5:26 is the sunset time.
5:30.
So, well, because we're right now at 6:28 for today. So I know it's obviously you subtract 1, but just thinking about 5:26.
Yeah, when it's in December and it's like 5.
What time is the sunrise?
The sunrise is at 6:47.
See, it's earlier.
See, that'll be nice for the kids at the bus stop. They're not in the dark waiting for the bus.
But when we change the daylight saving, then it's darker longer.
Yeah.
Bright earlier. That's what happens. Yeah. Anyway,
got it? You got it all?
That's it.
All right. Well,
anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so. But if you guys want to tune in this weekend, Larry and Chris working the weekend shift.
That's right.
And the weekday shift.
We've moved in.
We got probably drop in 10.
Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.